They all take a hit. Oh my god, let's just listen to that violin. Hello everyone, wait for me. My name is CF My name is Casper Fox. Welcome back to CF Entertainment. Look at all these cool titles that my editor has given me today. I decided to pull out the Orpheus costume today.
Perfect.
Today we're back with Act 2 of Hadestown, and the opener is Our Lady of the Underground. Ooh. So that can either mean that Persephone, they're talking about her leaving, or that Eurydice is becoming the new Lady of the Underground. Who knows? I don't want to yap too much. In this session, so over on Patreon, you will have Our Lady of the Underground, along with Way Down Hadestown Reprise and Flowers. So those three songs will all be on Patreon when you're seeing this, probably even more, because this is pretty far away. I'm recording this on the 20th of November, so pretty far in advance. But yeah, that's the session we're doing today. So right now, we're going to do Our Lady of the Underground. I hope you enjoy. Of course, check if you're subscribed. I hope you're enjoying this series. Other than that, I want to say thank you for watching, and let's get into it. Okay. Holes everywhere. Okay. The hell? Someone is like... It's like a time lapse?
Step into my office.
Is that Persephone? Oh my god, this soundscape's incredible. Okay, before we get in, so we have this like really jazzy vibe to it right now, which seemingly randomly placed, they're not, but randomly placed instruments here. I'm loving this. Oh, is this Persephone's like bar in the underworld maybe?
I don't know about you boys, but if you're like me, then hanging around this old manhole is bringing you down. 6 feet under, getting under your skin. Cabin fever is a setting in. You start crazy, stuck in a rut.
So we have these like, okay, so first of all, wonderful drum work here. So Gary here is using cross stick instead of psh, right?
Hey, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor.
You have very cool. And then listen to how like the instruments are kind of like underlining what she says.
Getting under your skin.
So here with Cabin Fever.
Cabin fever is a setting in.
Hear that? Cabin Fever sitting dung dung dung.
Start crazy,
You're still crazy.
stuck in a rut.
Stud and rut. Right? Very cool. Nice.
You could use a little pick me up. I can give you what it is you crave. A little something from the good old days.
Ooh.
I got the wind right here in a jar. I got the rain on tap at the bar.
Oh.
Sunshine up on a shelf. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother, what's my name? My name is Our Lady of the Underground.
Nice.
Brother, what's my name?
So it is Persephone. So she's using all these metaphors for weather, which is obviously comes with the seasons, because she is her and Demeter, like you know, the myth of the seasons, which is literally what the story is about. So you guys probably know, which if you're watching this. But you have her using these metaphors for different. I guess so. Either she's using metaphors for different alcohol that is like obviously she's serving them alcohol as like like being alive, being at a party, being at the times and shit like that, right? But using it as a metaphor for like wind and seasonal things like wind and rain and stuff like that, right? Really cool. I'm curious though, is that actually what it is, or is it a metaphor? Please let me know.
Brother, what's my name? My name is
Our Lady of the Upside Down. Demigorgon rolls in its grave. What? What the f is a Demigorgon?
Wanna know my name? I tell you my name. Persephone.
Feels good, man. They all take a hit. Oh my god, let's just listen to that violin real quick. Hello? Oh,
Let me guess.
he's not happy.
It's the little things you miss. Spring flowers, autumn leaves. Ask me, brother, and you shall receive.
Okay.
Or maybe these just ain't enough. Maybe you're looking for some stronger stuff.
Which is?
I got a sight for the sorest eye. When was the last time you saw the sky?
Oh, is she gonna do the...
Wipe away your tears, brother.
So is she like giving them an escape from like all this underworld stuff? Because I'm a little... Because there are different realms of the underworld, right? And I'm not really sure how like where we are right now. So are we're probably not in the Elysian fields. So what is happening to the underworld? Is it a different structure in Hadestown or what? Because you have like that, those look like minerals, right? And this whole Hades metaphor for the underworld is that this is like because he is the gods of riches and treasure, everything under the ground belongs to Hades, right? And now you have these minerals kind of serving as what, the sky, stars in the sky, or maybe even they say that you missed the sky.
Wipe away your tears.
So I'm curious as to what, like, how the system works. Like, what is the underworld now? Are they all just, is every soul just doomed to go to Hades and then work for him?
Brother, brother, I know how you feel. I can see you're blinded by the sadness of it all.
Okay.
But look a little closer and everything will be revealed. Look a little closer.
Oh, there's Orpheus.
and There's a crack in the wall.
Is she leading a revolution? Are they all just gonna escape? And then we have this trombone solo. Oh yeah. Ba-bum.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Dry on the trombone.
Who?
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Dry.
Brian Dry? Is that actually... Wait, let me just look that up, what that is. Is that brine? Like, as in brine and dry, like the metaphor? Or is that an actual thing? Okay, so that is actually... That's a fourth wall break. That's actually a guy. Brian Dry, that's actually him. That is the trombone player. That's so cool. So that's a fourth wall break. Persephone actually knowingly... Okay, that's really cool. I love that.
On the trombone. Marika Blues on the cello.
Oh! So she's actually, like, shouting out the actual cast members here. That's so cool.
Dana Lynn on the violin. Ben Browski on the drums. Robinson Morse on the bass. Michael Chorney on the guitar.
Nice.
And Liam Robinson on the keys.
Fire. So, dude, that's so cool because, like, a lot of the times musicians on, like, unless, of course, like, for example, on Storage from Sticks, I'm recording all the instruments myself. But if you have people who are actually performing this, it's on the cast recording, they very quickly go lost in it all. They're not credited on streaming and stuff like that. So having her kind of shout it out in an actual cast recording, I really like that. That's a really cool idea. When I finish Storage from Sticks and I go on to my next musical, I'm going to do something like that because that's really cool. I love that. Breakdown's amazing.
You want stars?
Are they? She's.
Put a quarter in the slot, you'll get an eyeful. You want the moon? Yeah, I got her too. She's right here waiting in my pay-per-view. How long's it been? Little moonshine ain't no sin. Tell my husband to take his time.
So that's what Hades looks like in this cinematic. I love
The
that.
boss don't know, the boss won't mind.
So she's a big time alcoholic in Hadestown, which we did establish that she is a big time alcoholic in us. Okay, let's break down this instrumental piece right here.
Dana Lynn on the violin. Ben Browski on the drums. Robinson Moore
Is it weird that I'm not hearing any violin here?
Bass. Michael Chorney on the guitar. And Liam Robinson on the keys.
Now this is a cool breakdown, right?
You want
And then we have a little. So I call this the Heathers fill, like the going fucking ham on the here on the snare fill here from Gary. But the thing is that this is actually part of a more complicated fill. What was the name of the guy on the drums? I forgot. But I'm gonna call him Gary, because I always do. So listen to this drum fill. It actually starts like here. So it's not really fill, but this drumming sequence that then ends with this like snare drum-ified fill, right? Amazing. This is like because this New Orleans / jazz style they got going here is very like the main thing about this is the rhythm section, because jazz is incredibly difficult to play, and New Orleans music is also very, very difficult to play. It takes a lot of these jazz elements and these almost, I don't want to say improv because it's not, but it sounds like if you're someone who doesn't like regularly listen to New Orleans music or jazz music or sometimes even blues music, you will think like, okay, they're just hitting the piano, like there's no wrong keys in jazz. But here you actually have such a coordinated orchestra here that it's very impressive, especially from Gary, who is keeping these, because this is in 4/4. It's not a difficult rhythm, but the way, or it's not a difficult time signature they're in, but the way Gary is like holding the fourth down, like if you just listen to the sequence here. See there, he has so many ghost notes. Something I really like is that you have on the thumbs, instead of going doom, he goes doom. So there's a little ghost note there, doom, doom. So it's like 2 hits instead of 1, doom instead of doom. Very nice.
You want stars?
And then back to what sounds like an open hi-hat.
Sky full. Put a quarter in the slot. You'll get a eye full. You want the moon? Yeah, I got her too. She's right here waiting in my pay-per-view. How long's it been? Little moonshine ain't no sin.
And then we have these additions. If you listen to piano, it just kind of comes in seemingly randomly. It's not random, but like doom and you know, really cool.
Tell my husband to take his time. What the boss don't know, the boss won't mind.
Oh yeah. Nice. And that was Our Lady of the Underground. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more character depth to Persephone here, which I like. This is not a take on Persephone I've ever seen or heard, but I could understand like so in Act 1 in my analysis, I was kind of talking about how if Hades is like a bad guy or how it is, but it's way more nuanced than that. He is an antagonist to someone. We'll have to see. But I had a discussion in Discord with my patrons about like, is Hades a bad guy? Is he an antagonist? What's the difference? Because a lot of the times antagonist and villain is used interchangeably, which is not true. You can, for example, say, if you know Try Not to Listen to Epic the Musical, Aeolus is kind of an antagonist to Odysseus with the whole windbag thing. Not a villain though per se, because she's just straight up not. But yeah, so that's a lot of interesting things you can say about Hadestown as a musical and how they, because I think this was originally written as a folk opera or something like that, which I think is really cool. Like, Hadestown is quickly becoming my favorite musical, and I'm saying that like having seen Epic and Hamilton and everything like that, because Hadestown is the one I listen to the most. And the way they like to me, and I said this in Act 1, is that you have musicals like Hadestown where you don't necessarily need a giant orchestra with a pit and a conductor and everything, right? You just need 6 to 7 people jamming and then it becomes like a really cool musical. I fucking love that. I love that idea. I want to write something like this, not in the same like style of music, but something where it's a bit more chill, because Stories from Styx is like the more traditional pop instrumental / musical way, like the musical that I'm writing, Stories from Styx. I want to do something like that where it's a bit more chill. I'm really excited to to check out that. But yeah, of course, I want to take the opportunity, if you are still listening to me ramble, then I want to say that I'm currently writing a musical about Hades and the Underworld called Stories from Styx. It is closer to a themed album, but I am going to call it a musical just because there is a red line between all 12 stories that I'm telling in Stories from Styx. And if you want to check that out, you can do so on Patreon. There may be snippets out already. I don't know when this is going live. I am trying to get this out by spring. Right now, an unofficial release date is the 30th of April. Don't count on that though. I will be releasing an official statement on that at some point. Maybe it's already out, who knows. But yeah, other than that, I want to say thank you so much to these patrons over here who are supporting me as a content creator, making things like this video and Stories from Styx possible. I'm a full-time content creator thanks to these names, and thanks to you for watching. If you do not have the means for Patreon, that's totally okay. There are plenty of ways to support. For example, check if you're subscribed. It's free. You can always unsubscribe if you hate my content down the line. Like the video, leave a comment. Who's your favorite god related to the underworld? I'd love to know. Other than that, there will be a box and a playlist. Well, they're both boxes, but there's a video and a playlist. If you click the video and watch it for 5 minutes or something like that, you'll actually tell the YouTube algorithm that CF Entertainment is a channel worth pushing into their platform and actually bring more people to CFE. So if I am enhancing your experience in any way, you can support me in those ways. Other than that, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic day, night, wherever you are. Bye.